Welcome. My name is Chris. This is Prospecting for Adventure. We're back in the Oregon Cascades. Today we plan on doing some high banking. Got a couple friends here, my daughter Madison, and stick around and see what we can find. So this is where we're digging. Got a bit of a bathtub in the bedrock right here. We're gonna clean that out. In the past there's been some good gold going in there, and there's a low bathtub deal up there. So our goal is to clean all that out in the low spot, and we're running it over here into a otherwise dry channel, so our muddy water isn't going into the stream. Just a little high banker, stream sluice for an extension. Here's Mike Pung's new tool. Man, this thing is awesome. It's a old plow disc, nice long handle. It's great for raking, picking, even in the water. I was sniping the other day and you could pull all the cobble up out of the way. Awesome pick. You can get these at Prospector's Treasure Trove, Dan Rouse, or I'm sure Mike Pung, he's got it on his website for the Gold Cube. Alright, first test pan, not very promising, but we're gonna continue to work that spot for a little bit longer because it's been proven to have gold in the past.
You want to scoop?
This little high banker though, sure processes the material. Really impressed with it. Super light and compact, other than the battery.
9 pounds.
9 pounds?
9 pounds.
The whole high banker, 9 pounds. It fit in his backpack. I didn't even think he brought it. Pretty cool. Do a quick clean out the box. Oh yeah, there's a piece in there. You can hardly see it.
Thank you.
Yeah, the screen time screensaver after. Is there ripples in the top too, or?
No. The bigger machines have them in there.
Okay.
But on this size, it's just the backpack version. The rocks get washed off, and they don't come out too fast, so they're going to come out.
First few buckets, mostly surface material, root balls.
It lets the water go down below. Yeah, like even further back towards you, like towards the river, because then most of the dirt actually goes right underneath.
Well.
So now you can check. It's already probably ready to throw
A
away.
few pieces you can see in there, but for a few buckets of material, that might not be a good spot to dig after all.
We should even go back.
We have about 4 more buckets already filled, so we'll run it through and see if it gets better.
How we do? Tom?
Not very good.
Not very good? I think you need to get deeper. The whole reason we're there is for that trap, or that deep spot. One more bucket of, oh, is that why? Because Preston was sitting on it?
There, you thought you were done.
I know. How easy it is to be able to clean it out and get back to work.
Yeah, that was nice. I mean, with the smaller box, being able to pop it out and clean it, it's a lot better. Here's the channel that's holding that pond that we're pumping into. So no water, no silt going back into the river. Up at the very top, it's got a gravel bar. Nothing comes in. It was totally stagnant when we started, so It's containing all the water quite nicely. Here's the pit now. Reached bedrock all the way around there. And there's a crack up there that we were first exploring. Cleaned it out down to here. Had a couple more buckets, see how this is really going. We're feeding the buckets pretty quick, so it's not like there's a ton of gold in it to run careful. Genius here brought an umbrella. Just filled up a bucket with the rocks, put the umbrella in it. Freaking genius idea. Definitely doing it more often. If you can clean it out, I'll film how easy it is to clean out this Highbanker.
We're gonna clean it out really fast. Here, watch.
Step aside for a second, Maddie, please.
I'm gonna scoop you. What?
Hey, Madison, the camera's going.
And I can help.
So easy, an 8-year-old can do it. All cleaned out. And then it just slides right back in the frame. And you can turn it back on.
I want to show you something, Dan. Dan, look.
Now, is that easy or what? Running the last bucket. Haven't been feeling a lot of love out of this spot today, but we didn't get skunked. Alright, so I said last bucket, but I did a test pan in the bottom of our hole, and there was a crack down there, and it's still going, and that's the best pan we've had all day. This is just one test pan. Uh-oh. These are the cons from our last run. I think it was about 4 buckets. A lot of it's iron looking sand, stained sand. And it was above and around where that nice test pan was that I just showed you. So you can see the little puddle of fly poop showing up there in the pan in the corner. It's nice to see some color. It's been pretty slow today. But is it worth running more? We shall see. Alright, there's the crack that we had the really good test pan and then decent run on the Highbanker. I'm gonna clean it out.
I think there's 2 rocks for both of them.
I don't know. Alright, so after our last run, we ran 2 more buckets, and I took a pan, or you saw it, my little sucker tube cleaned out the crack. So I'm going to test that first, see what's there, and then whatever's left in the Highbanker, and then we're done.
I'm just happy we finally got on it to where I really thought it was that spot though, that spot that you and I had.
Yeah.
I mean, Cash even identified that as like.
Alright, so the very, very bottom of that crack, there's really nothing in it for some reason. A couple little micros, 1 little wire, 1 little flake. But the box looks good, so we'll check that.
It's not like him to really volunteer to go and do stuff, like a little video of whatever. Yeah, I was hoping that, like, maybe, I don't know, like, I need to start doing, like, some short videos and, like, just little, I don't know, things to also go for good.
Might actually be able to see the gold with the GoPro on this one. It's always a plus. I don't have to break out the camera or the phone for the stuff up close. That black sand is so thick. There's the top of one. Ooh, icebergs. Well, definitely worth sticking around for another bucket or 2. That's some nice gold, but I don't know if it's enough to stay out here late on a school night, but So, well, that's nice to see.
A bucket and a half. It's all about where you get it from.
Yeah. All right, here's our departing gift for the day, up close. It's what I just showed you with the GoPro. This is, camera does a little bit better on my phone. All right, and before I leave you guys, this is the gold out of the second sluice that we left all day. We didn't clean it out at all until this after the last run. So could we have run slower and caught this stuff in the Highbanker? Probably, but we wouldn't have ran as much material throughout the day. So would you consider this amount acceptable sacrifice? I think I would, with the amount that we ran, but some people might want to run a little slower. Everyone runs a little different.